put on my glasses
Very
real fast here. We are drinking a Cabernet Coastal Estates BV. I'm not sure what that stands for, but it is delightful. So it was so delightful. We drank it in an early episode and we said, why not do it again? So that's what we're drinking
Right.
now. So in a previous episode, the issue, the subject, whatever, of ghosts came up. And so, Tree, why don't you take it from there? And just
Yeah,
tell us
so
what
the
we're
question
talking
we posed to one another was, do you believe in ghosts? Quite that simple, right? And I said, absolutely. And the two of you agreed. So I
Yes.
want to know, that's a great topic. It's not something that you can just let go like a ghost floating by. Why do you believe in ghosts?
Well, what happens to me is sometimes I can doze off, and as I'm waking up, there'll be someone there. I see a person,
Really?
and while I'm looking at the person, they vanish, and it's been a child, a man, a woman, and then they're gone. Sometimes they'll make eye contact, and sometimes not, and that's it.
Are they a little see-through? A little
They
transparent?
don't last very long. I mean, by the time I'm focusing and I'm waking up more, they just vanish.
Gone.
Has this been in multiple locations?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, you have the gift. I've never
Wow.
seen a
It's
ghost.
a little scary.
Yeah.
And they
Sometimes
never
it's
say
scary.
anything? They never have any kind of emotion?
Sometimes I'll just see a face, and
Wow.
one time there was a man standing and he was leaning against the wall, and I took him for like a man from India. I thought he's from India, and there he went.
I love
he
that.
was gone.
And you don't know any of them, so no
Never-
one you've ever
No.
known that's gone on has appeared.
How about as a child, do you have this too, or when did it start?
Yes.
No, I don't think as a child.
Huh.
No, really. The last 25 years.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Fascinating. How about you, Poppy?
I mean, I've never seen, a
Yeah.
ghost, so I'm not at that level. I just, as an example, I remember my husband's father passed away, and I was driving up to their home. My husband was already up there, had been there at the hospital when he died. And, I was like, oh my gosh, the family and blah, blah, blah. And all at once, the sun broke free of the clouds. And I thought, thank you, Dick. That's,
Yeah.
that's
That's
the message I
sweet.
needed to receive
Yeah.
at that moment, that it was all going to be all right.
Yeah, that's so sweet. I love
Right.
that.
How about you?
Yeah, I love those sort of messages. You never quite know if it's imagination or not, but when they happen often enough, and when you ask for them to happen, I think they're so real, so
Right.
real. And I have to say, thankfully, I don't see ghosts because I think that would really, really scare me.
Oh my gosh,
But
yes.
what I do have, though, that has happened many, many times when I'm waking up out of the twilight sleep is a geometric, very, very intricate shape, often in front of the TV that rolls toward me. Probably the most recent thing I've had is a group of a lot of feathers, white feathers, in the form they were shaped as though they were a flock of birds, and they were and then shush away. I loved it. It was fantastic. I wasn't scared.
Were you drunk?
No, was not drunk. It was in the middle of the night, and it was just that twilight.
And you
when
weren't scared?
I wasn't scared. I thought it was awesome. I thought it was fantastic, and it seemed very friendly. I mean, God literally knows that I only want friendly visits, which I think is important if you're interested in trying to make any connection, that you announce, hey, we only want loving and friendly and, from God.
Yeah.
So I do that, and it was just beautiful, and I thought it was so cool. I have no idea what it was. Some people, naysayers who have no imagination or, can't think outside the box, would say that I was dreaming, and I wasn't dreaming. I'm positive I saw it. It disappeared as soon as I was more alert.
Wow. See,
Yeah.
I believe in ghosts, but I also believe in reincarnation.
Oh,
And-
totally.
And
So do
I'm not sure
Yeah.
how those two go together, because there's only, some energy, and does it go to the ghost or does it go to
Oh,
the reincarnated person?
Well, they split. They can be.
Can they split?
Oh, absolutely. I've read
Yeah.
so much about this because I love the topic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you've read
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what the theory
And
is.
I've actually asked that exact question of whether you believe this guy or not, but John Edward, the psychic,
Yes.
I actually asked him if someone has been reincarnated, can you still connect with their previous incarnation? And he said yes, because the soul can be in a few places and divide and subdivide and that kind of thing.
Wow, how'd you get a chance to ask John Edwards?
I saw him at a show, not performance, what is it? A gig he had. And you actually, I know, Ruby, you have met John
I
Edward
had
also.
a half hour one-on-one
Ah,
with John.
really?
Oh my God!
Yes.
How
And
did that happen?
he was on the mark with a lot of things, right?
Yeah.
Like what?
He mentioned my grandmother who had one leg.
Ah,
And
Oh my gosh.
She had died a long time ago.
and that's not something you could Google anywhere.
No, this is before Google. This is, I don't know, 20 years, 15 years ago.
Yeah.
When he
Also,
had,
Google
when
was
he
around,
was
but she
about-
wouldn't be on Google. Yeah.
Right, but when he was about to start his TV show.
Right,
What,
right.
Crossing Over? Was that it?
Right.
Crossing Over?
Mm-hmm.
So it was in his studio. And then he
Yeah.
took me on a tour of the studio. But yeah, he told me he saw a lot of men in uniform in the room, and I couldn't imagine what that was. But later I realized that I had done portraits of all the soldiers from our county who died in Vietnam.
Yeah.
It had to be
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
Oh my
Love
God.
But he
that.
had a
Love
whole
that.
bunch of stuff.
And there's no
that-
way that was something that he could
No,
know.
no.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh-uh.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right.
Well, I'm sure we will visit this subject again.
Yes, great topic.
Yes.
And let us know what you think. Ghost, not ghost? If so, why? If not, why not? And
Here's looking at you.
here's looking at you.